Good evening and welcome to the Peterborough Memorial Centre. We've got Game 5 of the All-Ontario Junior C Meredith Cup Lacrosse Championship, and between the Wilmot Wild and the Peterborough Junior C Lakers. The Lakers hold a commanding 3-1 lead with a tight contest up at Wilmot on Sunday, pulling it out 11-9 in overtime, and it'll be do or die for Wilmot tonight if they can't extend the series up to Game 6 on Thursday night, I believe.
That's right. Referees tonight, Jimmy, Kyle Kropman and Shane Withers. And in the box, the third referee, Brandon Hessen. And here we go for the face-off.
I'm Jim Wasson doing the play-by-play, along with Robbie Martinell with the color commentary. Grandel comes up with the draw. And we've got Wilmot sporting their red and gray jerseys tonight, hoping for maybe a little better luck in Peterborough, and they've come up with the loose ball off the face-off. Dramnitsky fires it over to the right-hand side. 22 Bowler missed the pass. Loose ball along the boards. We've got 4 players battling, and we've given possession has been given to Peterborough. Grandel with the ball. You'll hear me say Peterborough on the on the right-hand side, but it's on the left-hand side of your TV screen. For those not familiar with lacrosse, right-handers play the left side, left-handers play the right side. Shot fired wide by Robinson. Picked up by Carter Page. Page in all alone. Oh, he's double-teamed, triple-teamed. Well done, or well checked by the Wilmot defense. And here we have transition number 10 over to number 8, which is Fenoro. Fenoro being checked tightly by Cal Davis up by center. And he moves it down to Radbourne. Radbourne looking for an open man. Oh, there's Nagy in with an inside move. Denied by Lagano. This looks like some good intensity so far in the game, and Wilmot has definitely come out hoping to stave off elimination. Adamo over to Churchill. Back out. Oh, no, that was Churchill there. Robinson. They look identical in playing styles. Hard to pick up the numbers. Loose ball by Captain Liebold. Off to the right-hand side, and Little Berger has the ball, number 14. He's had a good, strong series. Over to number 19, Radbourne. Ball's down, picked up, and here's the transition for Peterborough. That looks like number 18, Thane. Justin Thane wasn't in the lineup last game. Might have been in on Sunday, but I don't think so. Back in the lineup tonight. Peterborough has all their regulars with no midget call-ups playing tonight. It's over to Churchill.
Looks like delayed penalty coming up there, Jim.
I see that. Not sure what it's for yet. Carter Page with the ball. They've got the extra attacker out. Oh, in all alone on the crease, and they score! A one-timer.
Beautiful pass by Page over to Ferguson on the crease, wide open. Tough for Chenier to get from side to side on that one.
No chance for Chenier. He was left all alone. They didn't see the extra attacker, the player that was open in on the crease. What was the number on that one that fired it?
Ferguson scored it.
Fergie, yes.
Jimmy, I think it's important for Peterborough to continue to move that ball side to side to get Chenier to move. He plays an aggressive at the top of his crease.
Without question. Wilmot jumped out to a good lead on in Sunday's game. And so far they've done well with the face-offs. Number 9, Borghese with the ball. Feeds it off to Fenoro. Fenoro coming right down the center with a long shot on Lagana. Loose ball, nobody's picked it up just yet. Fight for it. From the loose ball, here comes Peterborough. Transition at center. That looks like Grandel. Oh, with a low hand bounce. They like to go low hand bounce underneath the glove on Chenier. They seem to like that spot whenever they shoot, if they've got time to do it. Back out to Radbourne. He's had a wonderful series. Always in on the offensive plays, and it's over to number 22, Buller, who missed the opening 2 games, but he's had strong performances in the games that he's been in since he's returned. Loose ball in the corner. Peterborough's battling for it. We got number 5, Dramnitsky. They've run out of time. The shot clock is gone. It's going to be Peterborough's ball if they're allowed to pick it up. We've got number 8. Nelson picks it up, feeds it off to the offensive set here. We've got the ball out to Adamo again. Adamo There's Robinson. Robinson to Churchill. In tight on the crease. And it falls into Chenier.
Jimmy, I think Wilmot really needs to play the way they did in game 1 and 4, offensively moving their feet and moving the ball, and defensively keeping Peterborough to the outside, not allowing the guys like Robinson and Churchill time to shoot.
Without question. Oh, there's a big long shot by number 22, Buller, trying to find the range, but right now it looks like they might run out of shot clock time. Radbourne fires that deep into the corner as the shot clock ran out, and here comes Peterborough back on the offense, feeding it up for the defense up to the left-hand side. As I mentioned before, the left-hand side is on the right-hand side of your TV screen with your left-hand shooters. Robinson with a big drive off the goal post. He picks up the rebound. He's got it into Churchill. Churchill with a little bit of a dangle. Falls down. No, that's Ferguson. Both players have been knocked down. Churchill this time from behind. He gets the loose ball possession. Over to the right-hand side. Caldwell has a shot blocked from the top right-hand shooter.
They still got lots of time on that 30-second. They need to slow that ball down.
That's right. Here's their big guns again. Robinson has it. He's looking for a pick. He feeds it over the right-hand side. Caldwell with a tight feed over to the left-hand side. And we may have another penalty here. Ferguson was knocked heavily to the ground. No, Churchill knocked heavily to the ground.
That looks like 52 Whitlow probably going to the box for high sticking.
Good hard check. Just might come up a little high on that one, Robbie.
He's going to get 5 for that deliberate check to the head, Jim.
That's the call they have nowadays, I guess, with the concussion protocol and all, with the head checks and everything. Everybody wants that out of the game. Tough checking. No intent, just slipped up. Ferguson's playing the top of the power play. Churchill's in the left-hand shooter. Robinson on the crease. Ferguson with the ball. He looks like he's going to wind up over to Page. And we have a possession interference going Wilmot's way now. Leibold's picked the ball up. Dremitsky, what's he going to do? Backs it out. They're killing the penalty. Out to Buller. Buller with the ball on top. Swings it over to number 16, Smart. Ryan Smart pinned up against the boards. Davis putting a little pressure on him. He's on the left-hand side. And there it is. Breakaway. Turnover. Cal Davis. Indeek shoots. Oh, and a big save by Chenier. Couple of fakes by Davis. Nice moves and a better save.
Yeah, Cal Davis is able to get transition goals. He got a hat trick on Sunday in that transition game, so that'll be an important key for Peterborough.
Peterborough's had a lot of strong performance, and Cal Davis, without question, is right in there on the offense for Peterborough's big guns. There's a shot. Ooh, Robinson lets it fly. Heavy, hard shot. Back out to Ferguson on top. He fakes to Caldwell. Back to Ferguson on top. Over to Robinson. Robinson in onto the crease. Oh, and another hard shot. And another nice save by Chenier. Using the right hand to block it. Here comes Wilmot. That's 23. Wyman. He's pinned along the boards with a double team. Swims out of the traffic. Over to number 24, Verudas. They're in all alone. And a nice low bounce shot and saved by Lagana. Peterborough comes up with the loose ball out of the corner, and they're flying down the floor. That looks like Captain Matt Smith. It looks like he's running a lot better tonight. I know he's trying to shake off a couple of injuries. Back out to Ferguson on top. Ferguson looking to Page. Page to Ferguson. Back and forth from the top of the power play. Oh, tried to feed it into the corner to Robinson. Well covered by Wilmot. A little bit of pressure. And that ball's being fed up to Nagy. Nagy coming down the left side, or the left-hand side. Shot.
Another great save by Lagana. He's standing his ground.
Lagana's been sharp. I don't think I've seen him with really any weak goals going by him. Any goals that have gone in on him in this series have all been well-deserved. Goes back out to Ferguson on the top. No, yes it is. It's Ferguson. He's going to go down to the left-hand corner, though. Robinson's moved up to the top of the power play. Backhanded to Churchill. Bounce shot. Another nice stop by Chenier. Back out to Robinson. To Carter. Or to Page, I should say. Oh, look at that drive. Wide, high and wide. We've got 18 on the shot clock, 2:03 left in the penalty of the 5-minute major. Back out to Robinson. Robinson to Page, looking for some space. Oh, and he lets it fly. Chenier holding his ground. He's kept them in there so far. And we're trying to see if Wilmot's looking to see if they can get some offense going their way. Radbourne's got it. He's taking it down the left-hand side. As I mentioned before, the left-hand side is the right-hand side on your TV. Just the left-hand shooters. Got a little bit of a move there. 22. Buller. Oh, we've got a penalty coming up to Peterborough. Double team on Buller. Got the stick up on him.
That looks like Curtis Martin's going to get 2 for a hold.
Okay, yeah.
That'll have us some 4-on-4 action, Jimmy, for a minute and a half.
Okay. I don't know if Berger's in the lineup tonight. Do you see him, little 14? It was Wyman that come up with the ball that plays a similar style. And they got Farino there. It's 4-on-4, as you say. We'll have to look and see if Berger's in the lineup tonight. Fenoro's knocked down. That's a loose ball push. It's going to go back to Wilmot in the corner. Fenoro, number 8. Looking for a pick from Barudas. Inside feed to Barudas. He's in all alone. Oh, and a big heavy check there. I'm not sure if that was high or not, but it's another breakaway, and Grandel has it. Oh, and he fires wide. Going for the bottom right-hand corner. Pulled out by Peterborough. Oh, another shot. Peterborough's got plenty of opportunities, but Chenier's held the ground, and it's still only a 1-0 ball game. 11:08 left in the first period.
Important for Peterborough to keep moving that ball up the floor, push that speed.
Doing a good job with that. Churchill with the ball, flips it out, I believe, to Robinson. Robinson to Caldwell. He's twisted and turning, looking for some room. There's Churchill with a 360 roll spin. Nothing off the top. Threw it high over into the screen. It's Wilmot's ball. Dremnitsky, Rookie of the Year, comes out on the left-hand side. Again, I've said left-hand side. If it's the right-hand side of your screen, he's a left-hand shooter. Buller working his way one-on-one.
Buller had a great game the other day.
Sure did. Got a bit of a transition, but they're going to pull it up and wait for reinforcements, and Peterborough looks like they're going to get an offense. This is Bradshaw's first shift, and he's taking it down deep to the right-hand side.
Peterborough short for 30 seconds now. You see Churchill just going to drag the ball.
Well, 3 seconds of the shot clock. Lets it go wildly. Wilmot's ball in the possession. Up to Radbourne, who now have a power play for 15 seconds. Going to see if they can get anything done offensively here. Dremnitsky with the ball. Back to Radbourne. Back out to Fenoro. There's a shot. Low underhand. Didn't work. Easy save for Lagana. Oh, look at this speed right here. Grandel breaking his way up through the center. Splits 2. Moves that ball into Robinson. Robinson back out to Caldwell. Caldwell looking for some room. Fires it over to the left-hand side. Again, for you viewers, the left-hand side is the right-hand side of your floor. Just means that we're going over to the left-hand shooters. Fenoro has the ball directly on top. He feeds it over to Radbourne. Radbourne. There's a shot by number 24, Barudas. I don't think we have Little Berger in the lineup tonight, Robbie. You may want to check that.
I don't see him on the bench, Jim.
No. Over to the left-hand side, tight feed into the corner. Page couldn't come up with the ball. He has it now. Or no, Bradshaw comes up with the ball. He has it now. Back over to the right-hand side. There's Page looking for some room. He lets a sidearm bounce shot go from 40 feet. Again, missing the target. Goes back to Nagy. Nagy takes it down. To the left side here. Left-hand shooter's out. Fenoro on top. Over to the right-hand side. Right-hand shooter, Buller. Buller with a spin move. He's in all alone. Oh, and a beautiful goal. Danced his defender with a 360 roll. No one backing it up. Went out all alone. Faked high to the right-hand side of Lagana and fired it over just past the stick of stick side of Lagana.
Just used the speed there, Jim.
Very nice move. They sure missed him for the first 2 games, but he's been a real stalwart for them in the 3 games that he's been back. 1-1, and it's 18 left in the first period. Facing off is Grandel again, going up against, I'm not sure what that number was. He's coming off the floor. Number 15, Nagy tried to take that draw. Caldwell has it up on top. He's got a bit of pressure on him. Number 11, Kuntz giving him a bit of pressure. Back out high. Cal Davis is taking an offensive shift. He feeds it inside to Adamo. Adamo spinning, turning. Oh, I think he stepped in the crease. Crease violation. Leibold with the ball. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here. Adamo got mixed up with a Wilmot player after turnover and possession. And not sure what the call will be, Robbie.
He might give him a rough for that, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Kind of a selfish call. He grabbed a hold of the guy's face mask, but there's no need for that.
I would say definitely that.
2 minutes for roughing.
Yeah. Wrong time to be taking a penalty. It's a 1-1 ball game, 7:50 left. Peterborough looking to wrap it up tonight for their second championship in 4 years as they won it in 2015. Wilmot's back for their second appearance, and they were bridesmaid in 2016 to Clarington. Oh, there's an inside feed to no avail. Back out to Verutas to Radborn. Inside look again to no avail. Nagy's got it. He's got room, and he scores. Low bounce shot to the stick side.
Looks like he caught Lagana cheating. Looks like towards the top. Yep. Left him that short side.
Wilmot's come out. This is the best fire they've had so far. I looked at them in the warm-up, and they looked real loose. Looked like, if we're no pressure on them, we'll see how the chips fall when the game starts. And they've had a real strong start.
Well, they don't have any other choice. It's either win or go home, right?
That's right. All the cliches tonight, Robbie. And we got another face-off. It's Grandel again. They've neutralized him, I thought, in the last couple of games. He's not winning them cleanly. He was at about 98% for the first couple, but Wilmot's found an answer to at least contest the loose ball off the draw. Number 5, Dramnitsky. Nice little swim move, working down to the corner. Being pressured. Tight feet inside. That's 23. 23, Wyman. Looks a lot like Berger. Similar size, similar style players. Maybe taking his spot on the offense tonight. Oh, here comes Peterborough in, and that's Churchill with a chance.
Again, Peterborough's got to get their ball moving side to side so they can get inside and get this big goalie moving. They're not going to score from way out there.
No. That defense that they've talked about all series, with Wilmot being maybe the stronger defensive team, they look like they're playing with a little bit more energy and putting a lot of pressure on the Peterborough shooters and making them pay the price when they do shoot. They're knocking them to the floor hard, and we'll see how much Peterborough wants to stick their nose in and keep fighting towards the net.
Yeah, well, again, you see that shot from Page way out high, bounce shot, but Chenier plays just inside the top of his crease, and you're not going to score on a big guy from out there.
No, sir. He's had a good, strong series. The goals have not been any fault of the goaltender. Number 15 breaks it down, and that's Crowley. Crowley over to Bradshaw, who's getting another shift, second shift of the game on the right-hand side, deep in the corner. Working his defender. Oh, there's a pick, and they called that one interference, knocking him to the ground. You can really move and pick in this game that you have in 2018, but if you knock the defender to the floor, it's usually called. Little feistier than we've probably seen in the first few games down here, Robbie. Yeah, swinging the sticks pretty good.
Yeah, I think Peterborough needs to stay calm and relax a little bit. They look like they're a little bit uptight, gripping those sticks a little tight.
I think you're right there. They must be feeling that they're close to the championship, and one of the larger crowds they probably had, maybe their largest crowd of the season, probably 500-600. And here we have a breakaway. It's Davis.
Oh, off the post.
Firing wide.
Right off the post,
Jimmy.
Off
the post?
Oh.
Okay. Had the chance.
Again, on Sunday, he put 3 of them in.
Yes.
And they could use those.
Yeah, as you say, Robbie, they're a little tight. They're finding their way, and Wilmot is playing with no pressure on them, even though they're down 3-1. They've come up with a loose ball. I think this is their best checking game of the series that I've seen, at least here in Peterborough.
Maybe some pink in the rink power.
Yeah, the jerseys may be doing the trick. They've gone to their red and black jerseys. It looks like a third jersey. They probably had some success with them and decided they better change their luck in Peterborough if they've got any chance of extending the series. Everybody's battling for the loose ball, and it looks like it's number 8, Nelson. Flips it off to the offense. That looks like Churchill with the ball. He's looking for an opening over to Carter Page. Carter Page. He fires it back over to the left-hand side, and there's Robinson with a rocket. Gone off of somebody, off Chenier. Looks like it's going back to Peterborough. Peterborough possession in the corner. That's Churchill looking for a pick. None coming. Carter Page with it. Moves it back. Oh, a sloppy pass. Could be a giveaway. And it's in the corner. Wilmot's come up with the ball. Oh, could have been maybe a slash there. They're swinging pretty good with the sticks. 52, Whitlow's dropped that off. And it looks like it's Buller. Buller up on the top with the ball. Over to Verutis. They've kept him quiet since the opening game.
Yeah, he managed to get one on Sunday, but...
Yes. Nope. Nagy's really dangling. He's looking to fire again, but Lagana's got that one all under control. Caldwell off to the left-hand side. Again, your left-hand side is on the right-hand side of your TV screen. Left-hand shooters. Ferguson. Oh, another tight pass inside again. Loose. Wilmot's looking to pick up the loose ball, and they have. Here they come in a transition. Feeding it off with nothing there. That's number 11. Kuntz that picked that ball up. He's going to stay out for an offensive set. And now he's going to, no, he's staying out. And that's over to Buller. Buller inside to Fenoro. And they score again. Same spot. They're getting inside.
Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to this big floor and benches on the other side, Jimmy. It's tough to play in everyone's home rink, right?
That is true. Loose ball again. Can Peterborough come up with it? Doesn't look like it yet. Smith's fighting for it. Everybody's fighting for it, and Smith comes up with it. We've got a possession, or a Peterborough starting out with the ball, drops it over to the bench. They're in a hole now in the first period, 3-1. That's out to the left side. Cal Davis is looking for somebody. Another tight feed, Caldwell. Bit of a pick there. Oh, they did call it moving.
Oh, a little late, but yeah, it was moving.
Yeah, stuck his foot out, basically tried to have him trip over it. Here we go. Wilmot's up the floor. Verutis has it over to the right-hand side. Over to Radbourne. Radbourne fakes a drive. It's over to Nagy. Nagy to Verutis. Looks like Wilmot's trying to get inside, setting a few more pick and rolls, moving their feet a lot better than I've seen them move. Peterborough's defense can be a bit stronger. I don't know if they're catching Peterborough asleep or they're just moving well on the offense. That's Cal Davis with the ball now. Peterborough's going to try to get something going before the period's over. They're trailing 3-1 with 1:45 remaining. Inside feed again. Wilmot seems to be really shutting off the tight passes inside, Robbie.
Yeah, they're playing some solid defense.
They're out hungry tonight.
Oh, that'd be too many men. Peterborough ball.
Tough turnover there, but Peterborough will take it. Matt Smith has the ball. Feeds it off to the Peterborough offensive attack. Oh, and now they've called them.
Yeah, it looks
again,
like Captain Matt Smith wasn't off the floor yet. So.
Couple of sloppy turnovers by both teams on the poor exchange. Line change. Buller with the ball on top. Pick there. Oh, tight feed into Fenoro. Ball goes into the corner. He's picked it up. We've got 12 seconds of the shot. Oh, my goodness, another goal.
That looks like Buller again.
And it's 4-1, Wilmot. And they have really turned the tables, and Peterborough is in a bit of trouble. Definitely, he's a game changer. He's been their top player. I thought Rodburn was their top player for the first couple of games when he was out, and both Radbourne and Buller seem to be really doing the job offensively now. Ball's in the corner. It's loose. Got two men battling for the ball. Nobody can come up with it. Still loose. Number 11 has it. Kuntz. And with 47 seconds, Wilmot is up 4-1 and looks like they might come out of this period with a 3-goal lead. It's over to the right-hand side. Again, the right-hand side is the left-hand side on your TV screen. Radbourne went to shoot it, and it looks like we have a penalty. And here we go. Start of the period, or end of the first period, should say. Radbourne, long drive. Ooh, that was a bounce shot that just went under the glove. Buller is chasing it down. Down to 25 seconds. Still battling. Loose ball. Nobody's come up with it yet. Looks like Peterborough might, and they have. Oh, turnover.
Nope, I think they called the timeout, Jim, when Kyle Nelson
Got the
had
possession
the
and the timeout. And I think Wilmot believes that. Looking at their start tonight, they definitely think that this maybe could go the limit. If they can force a game 6 back up with Wilmot, anything can happen back up there. Ferguson's going to start with the ball on top. They've got 17 seconds left in the period. Taking their time to set up the play. It's basically a 5-on-4. And Ferguson working it to Page. They're trying to run something. Oh, blocked by number 9, Burgess. And that ends the play and the period. Peterborough's offense has got to get going if they want to get back into this game, and Wilmot's doing a heck of a job with their strongest performance down in Peterborough so far. Peterborough gets the draw from Grandal, and they're going to start their power play. Robinson's moved to the top. He's moved it over to Carter Page, and it's down to Churchill on the crease.
Looks like
well, there it
Ferguson.
is. They're moving the ball. Back to Robinson. Oh,
There
look
it
at that goal.
That's exactly what they've been looking for, Jimmy.
Just as you say, Robbie, the start
Well,
they need to get going.
Yeah, when Peterborough moves the ball like that, Jimmy, I think that's what their potent offense is. In the first period, they got caught standing still.
They've just caught one up here, number 3. Wyman, a beautiful goal. Answers it right back seconds later. Wilmot's done a real good job of being able to contest for the ball off the faceoff. Grandal's come up with this one, though. Looking for some space and time to feed it off. Feeds it to the Peterborough bench, and out comes Robinson. Peterborough's got to get its offense going. Haven't been able to do much 5-on-5, but there's Churchill. He fired wide, in all alone, but failed to connect with finding the short side. Liebold with the ball. Feeds it off to 22, Buller. Buller to Radbourne. And we got 4-on-4 action here. Hoover checking. They made a switch on the play. That looks like Thane. Oh, Buller's free to get us. Oh, blocked there nicely by number 8. And here comes Peterborough down the floor. Gets it over the center line and drops it off. Well, almost drops it off to Carter Page. Carter Page to Robinson. We're all even now at 5-on-5. Ball's on the left-hand side. Left-hand shooter out to Robinson. He's looking for, stick didn't shoot well there. Bounce shot that went a little bit wide of the cage. Right-hand side of the cage. Loose ball, Cal Davis. Ran out of time.
By Wilmot there. They held Peterborough on the outside.
They're getting no 5-on-5 chances from inside, as you just mentioned, Robbie. Over to number 12, Buller. He seems to always have the ball when they come up on the offense. Over to Dramnitsky. Dramnitsky looking. He feeds it wide or over to the left-hand side to Radbourne in the left-hand shooter. Wheeling to the top, looking for a pick. He lets it go. Oh, didn't miss by much, but it goes back to Peterborough on the wide shot. Cal Davis with the ball. Here's Ferguson. 5-2's the score. Strong checking by Wilmot there. Good pressure on the ball by number 10. Oh, there's a shot by Churchill. Oh, reaching in. Peterborough doesn't look like they have the jump they need, to be hungry enough to want to take home the championship tonight, at least after one period of play. Radbourne on top. He's looking. Doesn't see anybody at the moment. Feeds it over to the right-hand side. They're in again. Oh! They're getting chances inside, and they're able to throw that one fake before they shoot, Robbie.
Yeah, it looks like Verutis there left alone. He had about 3 or 4 fakes there, but Lagana didn't fall for those. So
they're definitely getting their time inside and able to pick their spots when they do. Page with the ball. Over to number 14, Robinson. They've shut him down for quite well tonight. There's Caldwell spinning, turning, an underhand shot. Oh, Chenier made a nice save there with the bottom hand of his glove.
Again, a shot from the outside, though. They're not getting inside.
No, Wilmot's defense, for whatever reasons, looks like to be the strongest it's been in the series so far. I don't know what adjustments they've made other than to know that they've got to keep probably that left hand, well, all of Peterborough's offense off the scoreboard. Oh, there's a long shot by Buller. Boy, Lagana barely got a piece of that. Buller's got it again. Low hand bounce. He's dangerous. And they're feeding it up. Oh, and that's going to nobody except as a turnover for Wilmot. Wilmot back out to number 17. Oh, and his drive went wide. Kangas. Or I mean, Bess on the shot. I call him Bessie. I think it's Bess by the way they pronounce him up at Wilmot. So we'll go with Bess. Number 11, Cal Davis. Inside feed there. Oh. Caldwell's stick did not shoot well.
There.
Hooked on that play. Well into the corner. Number 18 with the ball. That's Hahn. Hahn back out. Bit of pressure at the Wilmot bench. Nobody's come up with the loose ball. They're still fighting for it. And it looks like they flipped it back into the bench. It's going to be Peterborough's ball. That's Cal Davis starting with the ball. He feeds it up to the right-hand side, and that looks like it might be Bradshaw. By the running shoe. Oh, Caldwell's fallen over. Peterborough's offense has got to get going. Oh, there's Bradshaw. He's a little dipsy doodle. Trying the swim move. Wild shot, and Wilmot has come up with it. Number 11. Kuntz pulls it out over to Balmer. Balmer looks like he wants to wind up and shoot it, but he doesn't. Pulls out. Waits for the rest of the offense to come out. And it's over to Verudas. Verudas over to the far left side. Again, that's on the right-hand side of your TV screen. Dramitsky with the ball. He's dropped it. Bit of pressure, and it's rolled into the crease, and it's Lagana's ball. Goaltender. He moves it out. It's gone to Churchill. Churchill at mid-floor. Up to Robinson. Robinson into the deep right-hand corner. That looks like, oh, over to Robinson. Oh, he's feeding Churchill in behind. Oh, geez, they're shooting from a long way out, Robbie. That's another 40-footer that's failed to connect. Oh, there's a fancy Dan shot by Carter Page. Caught it. And bit of a trick shot from behind his back.
Nice play, a little wide, though. Good rebound off the boards, though.
It was. Peterborough's got to get inside if they're going to try to get any offense going. Right now, Wilmot has them stymied with no answer. Verudas looks like he's having a stronger game tonight than I've seen in the last couple down here. He's making things happen. Bit of a wild pass over to the far side of the boards. They're fighting to get it. Both teams. Bit of a swim move there, and they're breaking out Peterborough. That looks like it might be Thane, but I'm not sure. Can't tell the number. Yes, it is. Justin Thane. Feeding it over to Adamo. Adamo over to the right-hand side. Caldwell's got it. Oh, there's a cut into the middle, but failed to connect. Not catching the pass. There's a loose ball. Robinson finally cranks one up. Chenier held his ground and made a nice save. For whatever reasons, Wilmot doesn't look like they got any bust legs tonight. They look like they've well prepared mentally and physically for tonight's game.
They're out battling Peterborough for the loose balls, Jim.
Yes, they are. And here they go all the way up the floor. Feeding it off again. That looks like Verudas trying to come up with it. A hasty pass went wild. Loose. Here comes Peterborough again. Both teams look, well, not Wilmot possibly, but Peterborough's looked a little sloppy tonight. I don't know what it is. They just look out of, oh, inside roll move. Oh, nice move by Carter Page. Failed to connect. Chenier's made a save. He went low glove side. But Chenier stood his ground. Here it comes again. Ball. Look, I don't think I'd want to give him time to shoot. He's winding up much like Robinson, and boy, he does crank it.
Well, Buller's got two already tonight.
Yep. They got to shut him down. There's a loose ball, Dremnitsky. Oh, looked like it might have been a little bit high, but no, almost a steal there. Buller's in. Oh, that's his third right underneath the glove. 6-2, Wilmot. From the draw, Peterborough needs to come up with it. It looks like Grandel, he's got a breakaway out of it, almost. Didn't know if he quite had the ball. Got checked from behind a bit. There's Caldwell. Wilmot's really stepped up the defense. They seem to be really be playing tough inside. There's Davis trying to break in. He's all alone. Oh, nothing there. They're getting a big game out of Chenier tonight, too. Nothing's finding its range. Here comes Wilmot. They've got good legs tonight running. There's Verutis. He's running tonight, too. Buller to Verutis. Schmidt took the warm-up, but I don't think he's dressed, Robbie. 21. Not sure. Here comes Radbourne chasing it down. That ball's going to be loose with 5 seconds on the shot clock. We've got a steal here. Thane doing some good work. Comes up with the loose ball, flips it off to Carter Page. Peterborough's down by 4. I don't know if they can dig themselves any deeper with any luck of trying to come out with a victory in this game, Robbie.
Yeah, they need the next goal here, Jim. Another goal by Wilmot will put them down.
Yep. Oh, high bounce shot, high over the cage. It's loose. We're down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Churchill just lets it go, hoping to get a reset. Does not. Here comes Wilmot the other way, and they got transition. It's Bulmer. He seems to want to go low glove side under Lagana's glove. Low to the right-hand side. I don't know if Lagana's going to figure him out or whether Bulmer's got him figured out. Either or, it's going to be a battle of wits as to who can start to shut who down. Ferguson. There's Robinson. He's inside finally. No, nothing there.
Chenier is really shutting the door tonight. He's playing
I see
quite
that,
well.
yes. He's standing tall. They're not finding any holes tonight on the offense. Even when they're inside. That's their first inside play I've seen tonight. The first inside chance. Here's Buller again. He flips it out to Nagy. Over to Verutis. Verutis. Oh, there's Buller again. He's shooting from anywhere. He's got the hot stick, and he's got a lot of confidence going. They've just thrown that one up over the goaltender out of play, and Peterborough's going to start from deep in their own end. That looks like Thane. Moving it up to Caldwell. Caldwell to Robinson. Robinson to Churchill. Oh, sloppy backhand pass. Robinson wasn't ready for it. And here comes Wilmot, 52, Whitlow. Moves it up. Radbourne with it, takes it on top. Looks over to the far side to Buller. Buller, he's got time again. Boy, he wants to shoot from a long range, and he's dangerous from no matter where he wants to let it go. There's a high, hard one. Doesn't go out of play, but it goes right back to Dremnitsky. Dremnitsky over to Radbourne. They look like they're outnumbering Peterborough in the chances so far in this period, Robbie.
Yeah, they're just outrunning them, Jimmy. It looks like the effort's just not there, or whether Peterborough took them for granted here at home.
Something seems to be missing with Peterborough tonight. There's no question about that. They're going to have to really step it up and want it more, and right now it doesn't look like they are. That's number 5, Churchill. Churchill moves it. Oh, a lot of tight feeds.
Oh, nice sliding. 2-need slide by Chenier to get across from Ferguson on that play.
They're trying to skip pass, but it's not as open as it somewhat appears, although it looked like a dangerous opportunity. Dremnitsky, he's back out. Rookie of the year. Over to 22, Buller. Buller, he's dangerous. Back over to Dremnitsky. High, hard one from 40 feet. Save was made, and we got a break if we can take advantage of it, but no. Feeds it off, number 21, McBain.
5th-year Peterborough player right there. Looking to play his last game.
Yep. Robinson trying to free himself. Oh, nice swim move there. He's got some time. Oh, and look at that. My goodness. Great individual move on top. Beat him from the face-off circle. Yeah.
Nice to see him not shoot that first original shot and make that fake and go inside.
Here they are again. Cal Davis with a chance. Shenley stopped him. 21 with, oh, that is Schmidt. Schmidt is in the lineup. He hasn't had many shifts, but he is in the lineup tonight, Robbie. Looks like he's on the defensive end. Made a play back there. So Schmidt is dressed. That's the first shift I've seen him out there. Leibold, I should say. Over to Buller. Buller. Bit of a dodge. Oh. Lagana had to hold his ground there. Buller looks like he wants to get into it with number 8, Peterborough. Nelson, but they backed off, both of them. Here they come again. It's 6-3. It's 7:21. Peterborough can get on a run here, they might get back into the ball game. But right now, there's still a 3-goal deficit with Wilmot still much in control. There's Robinson. He's trying his luck. Oh, there's another long shot. Far range. Not a bad shot to take. Underhand bounce, but Chenier eyed that one all the way and had no trouble making the save.
Yeah, Wilmot's playing some hard defense, keeping Peterborough way to the outside. They're having a tough time getting into that middle.
Best checking game I've seen Wilmot, home and away, I think I've seen so far by Wilmot. Loose ball again. That's Nagy. Bit of a long-range shot, and no avail. Peterborough should have it on the 32nd turnover, and that's Hoover dropping it off to the player exchange box. Out on the right-hand side, this looks like Bradshaw. Bradshaw into Caldwell. Caldwell trying to go behind the cage, doesn't. Leibold's checking him. Bit of pressure on him. Back over to Robinson again. Oh, big drive, but Chenier come out to cut off the angle. And, we're staying Peterborough ball. Interesting
like
call there.
Pushed the Wilmot guy back into the crease with the ball. So
could have been interference, I would have thought, but nope. Churchill, tight pass over to Caldwell. Difficult to catch, and he didn't do it. Here it is. Leibold. Feeds it off. Out to Balmer in the right-hand shooter. To Radburn at top. Oh, he ties in a little bit of an inside feed, trying to catch Peterborough napping. Smart couldn't come up with the handle. Here's Radburn again. He's walking in all alone down the center. Lagana had to make a nice save, and here they go. We got transition, and it looks like Smith, the captain. What's he going to do? Oh, he's dangling. Oh! First time that Chenier didn't come out to cut it off. It almost bounced in between his legs, but the save was made. Bit of pressure by Smith. Trying to get all the defensive charges out. Buller feeds it down to Veru. Oh, no, that's number 8 on the off. Oh, Fenoro. Haven't heard his name for a while. There's Verutis to Fenoro. Bit of a sidearm bounce shot. Missed the target. Oh, there's a tight feed inside. And, again. Good chance. That looks like Fenoro again from in tight.
I think that was Dramitsky. Left him wide open.
Oh, there's a couple of high sticks. Got a call.
Yeah, he does
fake
have
there. Carter Page pulling it out to buy some time.
Lagana's on the bench.
Yep, got the extra attacker. Cal Davis on top. They've got a bit of time here. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Looking. Feeds over left. Hit the outside of the net. They thought they had it to Caldwell. Penalty coming up. Couple of quick sticks there, Robbie. 6-3 right now, 4:38. I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of 1978 alumni members of Team Canada, Bob Flintoff and Pat Differ, who are listening from from North Carolina and Vancouver. Bob Flintoff's in North Carolina, Pat Differ's in Vancouver. They're tuning into the broadcast.
Couple teammates of yours, Jim?
Couple of teammates back 78. They were here for the reunion, Robbie, and they can't quit talking about the borough and how wonderful a spot it is, especially as a lacrosse haven. They like to pretend that they're borough boys themselves.
Well, everyone wants to be one.
Yes. Oh, there could have been a hold. Buller again. Boy, he's had a wonderful night.
He is on fire
Splitting
tonight.
the defense. There's 1, 2, 3 checkers. And boy, he takes a swat. And I don't blame him for doing that. He was ambushed there by 4 checkers.
He still got the shot off.
Yes, he has. Boy, he's come to play. 3:42. 102 in the penalty. Got Ferguson back to the top. Robinson down in the corner. Peterborough hasn't had, they're messing around with their power play a bit. Looking for an advantage. Caldwell gets, they score again! Churchill with a bit of time. That bounce shot out of the glove, Robbie. Peterborough's inching back in, Robbie, much like game 4 up in Wilmot, where they led for 59 minutes and almost 30 seconds. And Peterborough hung around, and it looks like maybe they wanted to try to do the same thing tonight. Yeah. I wouldn't have thought it'd be this close.
It'll be interesting to see the last 3 minutes if Peterborough can get one here.
If Lakers get one, it'll tighten right up. Surprisingly enough, I don't think Wilmot can sit on this lead. If they do, anything can happen in the third period. So I know Balmer's trying to score on every opportunity, and he's come very close. I say Balmer, it should be Buller. Oh, there's Robinson again. A wild drive almost hit the referee off to the right-hand side of the cage. Oh, they're giving possession back to Peterborough. A late shot on Churchill. Wild shot went wide, and the defender knocked Churchill down. Oh, they're calling a penalty on it, Robbie.
Peterborough's going to go back to the power play, Jim, just what we just talked about. They can't allow them to get back in the power play and get into this game.
Peterborough has not been in the game for basically 2 full periods, minus 3 minutes of the second here. And all of a sudden it's 6-4, and Wilmot is giving them a chance to get right back in it now, possibly.
Looks
Churchill.
like 9 Borghese took 2 minutes for interference.
Yep. Ferguson at the top to Carter, back to Ferguson. They're going to set a pick here. Churchill again. Oh, Ferguson picks up the loose ball off the shot. They've got a reset on the 30. Robinson comes to the top. No, he's going to give it back to Ferguson, who takes the top. Ferguson with the ball over to Carter. Page to Robinson, to Page. He's looking. So is Robinson. Oh, there's Churchill. He had some time. Oh, he scores! Bounce shot. Carter Page finds the range. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for the Peterborough power play, I don't know if they'd be back in this, Robbie, but what have they got, 4 tonight off the power play?
Yeah, it looks like 3 of them at least, Jim, have been on the power play, and that's Page's first of the night, but I believe the other night he ended up with 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists. So
was that Fergie or Carter?
That was Carter Page.
Yeah, Carter Page. Yeah, he's had a nice playoff, and they depend on him on the right-hand side, him and Caldwell. And not sure if the momentum's changing, but Wilmot definitely can't take any penalties. There's no question about that, whether deserved or undeserved. Almost tied up there by Cal Davis, who got inside. Fake tie shot low. Oh, we got another possession. Wilmot's playing tough. Davis needs to back out. He doesn't need to get Schmidt playing a little forceful there, and good for him. They're checking tough, but they're hanging on by a thread right now. It looks like Wilmot. Oh, there's a feed over to Robinson. A little swim move. Oh, he hit the knob of his stick. Had him beat. Hit the handle of his stick, Robbie.
Beautiful, beautiful move.
Yep.
Good to see him going inside, Jim.
They're getting there now, aren't they? Ball's down on the right-hand side. As I said, the right-hand side is the left-hand side of your TV screen. Comes back out to Smart. I'm not sure how many offensive shifts he's had, but he's out there now. The Wyman out for a few shifts as well. He's looking. Back to Balmer. He's looking, rolls inside. Oh, swim move. Oh, my goodness. Almost got the shot away there. And we got 109. Shot clock violation, it looks like.
Looks like actually Kyle Nelson's going to take 2 for a slash, Jim.
Okay, we got a penalty to Peterborough. Okay. Ball's loose. In the corner. Peterborough could have come up with it, swatted it away. They've come up with it now. It looks like Grando. He's trying to get out of the corner and can't. And that looks like Nagy that's took the ball off him, and he's going to reset back up for the Wilmot Wild power play. Goes up to Radbourne on top. Radbourne to Dremnitsky. Dremnitsky. Oh, there's a sidearm shot. Lagana makes that save. And they've moved it all the way up the floor. There's Cal Davis. Cal Davis to Smith. Back to Cal Davis. He scores! A 2-on-1, shorthanded. And again, it looks like they found their favorite spot right underneath the right-hand glove of Chenier. But Smith says there's no way I'm shooting. He gave it right back to Davis, who got the goal. 6-6 with 17 seconds remaining in the period. Peterborough's climbed back from a 6-2 deficit. We're going to see how this momentum will translate into the third period, Robbie, and Wilmot is called a timeout. This is going to test Wilmot's will heading into the third period, how much fight they got left in them. They haven't given up yet, and I doubt if they, well, hopefully they don't want to give up for the third period. But they had a 6-2 lead, and it's going to be interesting. Oh, here's the play now. Oh, good chance right there. And the buzzer goes. That looks like Nagy from down on the crease on a feed. And Lagana had to slide over and make the save.
Yeah, last second save. End up 6-6, the end of second, Jim. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready, Robbie, but I'm really impressed with the attendance here tonight. They say it's close to 1,000 fans, and I'll tell you, Peterborough, by clawing back into the game from a 6-2 deficit, have brought the crowd back into the game, and everybody's pretty boisterous right now, hoping for a Peterborough victory. Nagy's got the ball.
Great to see this many people support the Junior C
for
lacrosse.
a Junior C final, and I'll tell you, Peterborough's quite a lacrosse town, drawing the number of fans they've got to. Oh, and there's a goal right off the top. A heck of a shot, and that looks like Buller again.
That'd be
Boy,
his fourth.
he's having a big game.
That's 4 tonight, Jim.
4th goal tonight. I'll tell you, he had 3 the other night. And I'll tell you, another draw. Grandel's going at it. Not sure who the Wilmot player is. Nobody's picked up the ball yet. It's kicked loose. That looks like Schmidt that took the draw. He took the ball in games 1 and 2, I think, here in Peterborough, or games 2 and 3 here in Peterborough. And Grandel did a pretty good job with it, but Schmidt come up with that one. Here's Peterborough trying to find the answer to the opening goal by Wilmot. That's Churchill there. Churchill flips it. There's Robinson with a nice move. Oh, and Chenyer's come out to block that shot.
He's looked great tonight, Jim.
Yeah, he has, and he looked very confident on that play, stepping out, knowing that they're probably going to go to the bottom right-hand glove side that the Peterborough seems to want to favor. I don't know if you can keep telegraphing them there. Maybe you can. I don't know, but sometimes you have to change up your shot so that the goaltender doesn't know where it's coming. That's a loose ball. Who's going to come up with it? It looks like Peterborough. Grandel's got it. He's moved it up. Oh, and an errant pass picked up by Nagy right at mid-floor over to Bradshaw. Wilmot's come out with some fire. That's over to Buller. Oh, look at that. Do not let him. Oh, he's in again.
And he's going to draw a penalty.
He's drawn a penalty there. We're back to the power play. They moved Nagy to the top. They've got, well, that's Smart playing the left-hand shooter. That's over to Buller in the shooter. Right-hand shooter, that is. Back to Nagy. Looks like Smart wants to set a couple of picks. Back out to Buller. They want him shooting, and he does. Is that Grandel? He feeds it up. That's Smith on the left-hand side. Again, on your TV screen, that'll be your right-hand side, but in lacrosse, your left-hand shooters play the right side. Your right-hand shooters play the left side. That's why I always say if we say we're talking about the left-hand side, it means that it's over to the left-hand shooters. There's Carter Page. He's sneaking in. Nothing there. He circles the net. Inside feed. Oh, that went off the
beautiful
goal
backhand
post.
by Robinson. Oh.
Caldwell putting on a little pressure offensively. And 22 seconds. That's off to Radburn. Radburn up to Dranitsky. That's Nagy into the left-hand shooter. He takes it down to the crease. In behind the net. That's Verudas to Farino. Oh, he's trying that skip pass to no avail. Grandel looks up the floor. Yeah, oh, he's got Cal Davis made over. There's that 2-on-1 again. Oh, he hit the knob of stick again. Identical play that tied the score up 6-6 late in the second period. Only this time he makes a save. Chenye. That's Churchill. He's got a double team on him. He's being taken to the ground. Oh, there's a check. Oh, that broke away. That's Dramnitsky. Oh, Lagana made a nice save on him. Oh, dumb play by Peterborough there. Peterborough's come up with the possessions, but bad turnovers once they have the ball. Hasn't been much offense from Peterborough in this period. We played 5:23 or 15:23 so far in the period. Oh, there's Radburn back out to the top. The Fenaro, Verudas with a long drive. Shoulder saved by Lagana. Ball's loose. Davis is fighting hard. Fenaro out to Verudas.
Yeah, and Wilmot comes up with another loose ball.
Yeah,
Just out battling us right now.
Peterborough's barely touched the ball in this period thus far. Oh, Verudas with a low underhand. Boy, Lagana stood his ground there, and that was a nice save. That was a low to high from 40 out, basically from the right-hand shooter position.
Yeah, he's taking some steps out when they wind up and cutting that angle off.
Yes. Oh, Bradshaw's getting a shift here. Boy, Wilmot has been strong on the defense. They are not allowing Peterborough inside. Strong checking. There's Churchill. He's trying to muster up something. Oh, top bar by Robinson. He's digged about 4, I think, in this game thus far. Fighting for the loose ball. Who's going to come up with it? It's a battle at center. Robinson, good stick skills. Boy, they got a chance here. Nothing happening, though.
Jimmy, I think that last shot hit Chenier right in the head.
It bounced off his head like it hit the crossbar.
That was a bullet from Robinson.
It was
for
a bullet. Both teams are playing hard right now. Robbie is back to Buller. I don't know. Well, hopefully they both got gas in the tank. Oh, here comes Radburn in all alone. He almost bounced out underneath the glove. Peterborough's a little asleep, trying to pick up defensive assignments. Smith. Peterborough's not had their strongest game on defense. I wouldn't say it's a little porous, but...
it looks like they're just standing still, and Wilmot's running right through them.
That's exactly right, Robbie. Here they come. Fergie's trying to make something happen. That's over to the right-hand side. Oh, Page with a nice underhand drive from the right-hand shooter. And it's back out. There it is. It's over to Robinson. Robinson into Ferguson. Ferguson. You wouldn't think Peterborough's tired, but they may be. They don't look like they got the jump they need for some reason. Robinson. Over to Carter Page. Carter Page. Ooh, he tried to bounce it underneath the glove on the right-hand side. Didn't do it. Left-hand side, I should say.
They tried their dishing that in the inside, but ran out of time.
Brutus has it. I'm not sure if Little Berger's injured or has his work commitments or what. You never get to... He looks like the only lineup change tonight. They miss him a bit. He always made things happen.
Yeah,
But
he's had some good games here in Peterborough.
Yes, he has.
In game 2
Oh, there's an inside feed, a little pick and roll. Radburn to Draminski, didn't work. Here comes Hoover. He's sprinting it down, but he's pulled up to get the offensive charges onto the floor. Churchill with the ball. Waiting for things to happen. He's getting a pick, possibly. Doesn't use it. Inside feed, though. Oh, my goodness.
On his wrong side there, but
yeah,
nice
wrong
play.
side, spin around a little bit of an underhand shot, but ran out of angle. Nice play anyway, though. 11:56. We're almost halfway through the third period, Robbie. And it's a tight one-goal ball game. Oh, there's a pick and roll. Who's going to pick it up? Oh! He doesn't know he has it. That's Nelson. Flipped it ahead of him, looked all around, couldn't find it.
Still battling hard for that one.
Oh, Buller missed that ball. Came loose. They brought a shot clock time, though. Peterborough with another chance. Opportunities are few and far between for Peterborough, it looks like, in this period so far. That's going out to Carter Page. Nothing happening on the... Oh, there's an inside feed, Conwell.
I
don't
hit
know
the
if Chenier
post there.
stopped that post or
I believe
Chenier.
it hit the far post.
They're not having a lot of, as you would say, puck luck or ball luck with their shots tonight, Peterborough. They've had about 7 or 8 bars, but nothing to go in for them. Oh, here's Robinson. There's a drive that went wide as well.
You don't want to give him that kind of time to shoot.
No. We're looking at 12 of the shot clock. Peterborough regroups over to Churchill. Churchill with a little dipsy doodle. Dodge move out to Rob. Oh, he fakes it. Underhand. Oh, that hit the back of the net where everybody for a moment thought maybe it went in the front of the net. Down the left-hand side, Radburn couldn't come up with it, and it looks like maybe Hoover's battling for that ball. It is. Hoover's come up with it, and the crowd is into it, trying to spur on the Laker team to at least tie up the game. And Donald's out for a shift. Looks like it's Churchill. Churchill over to Ferguson. Ferguson inside look. Oh, that's Grandel. Oh, I think he hit his own player Adamo in front of the net, tried to take an underhand. And that's off to Chenier. 10:02 remaining. And Wilmot. Too much time left to have the clock try to work in their favor, but with the 30-second clock, the possessions can go either way. Fenoro, there's a long shot, and Logano's out to stop that one. Outside of that opening goal in the first 30 seconds, it's been a bit of a stalemate here in the third period with neither club getting very many chances, Robbie.
No, some solid defense on both sides.
Oh, there's Churchill. He scores! A button hook, 360 roll, bounce shot underneath Chenyer's glove ties it all up at 7-7 with 9:33 remaining. The team trying to be eliminated is not giving up their will to fight. They're battling hard, and you don't win that fourth game easy.
Another face-off win by Grandel.
Wilmot has not trailed in this game, much like they did in game 4 up in Wilmot. So they're fighting hard. There's Robinson. Oh, he frees up his hands. Oh, he let that shot go wide. Missed to the far right. Battle for the loose ball. Peterborough comes up with it again. Peterborough starting to get some offensive chances. Davis with the ball. Over to Carter Page. Be interesting to see what happens if Peterborough can get the lead here in the third period at all and how Wilmot has to respond. They're playing well with the lead and the game tied.
Playing very tough defense, hitting some highs really hard, Jim.
Yep. Loose ball back to Carter Page. That resets to 30. He's on the far right-hand side. Again, right-hand side is the left-hand side of your TV screen. Ferguson with the ball on the left-hand side, which is the right-hand side of the TV screen. And here he is. Oh, there's a Craig shot.
Well wide. That one was well wide, Robinson. Not a typical Robinson shot.
No. 6 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be turnover going to Wilmot. Number 19, Bradshaw. Number 5, Draminski. He's had a nice game tonight. Over to Buller. Real strong game by him. 4 goals. Leading the way. Oh, there's Radburn. Oh, Lagadas had to make a high shoulder save there. Ball's loose. Draminski's trying to, well, he's trying to pretend he doesn't really have the ball. He's being tied up and held. There's Radburn. Checks are getting somewhat high, but no calls yet. Oh, the referees are letting them play, and that's what you like to see. Both teams are battling hard. There's a shot. Lagadas had to make a big save on Barudas. This is almost like overtime, Robbie. We got 7:30 left. Tie ball game. Both clubs are smelling it and playing with a lot of hunger.
Exciting lacrosse here in the Peterborough Memorial Centre.
Real good game here, Robbie. It's good. Your classic lacrosse game. 1-goal game going either way. Both teams wanting it. Oh, there's a swim move by Churchill. He tries to roll. Little check from behind after he released the ball. The ball's going to go back to Peterborough. It's back out to Caldwell on top.
Oh, they're going to take a penalty here, Jim.
That could be costly. Again, one of those plays. They're just checking so tough that, I don't know, the Peterborough player goes down, but he doesn't have possession, so that is a call. But just good, hard cross-checking and defense.
I think he's going to give him a slash, maybe a cross-check. We'll see. Yeah, 2 minutes for a legal cross-check.
As you say, Robbie, it's hard to hear ourselves in here. The Peterborough fans are really coming alive now. What number was that took the penalty?
That looks like 17.
Remaining.
Was that Bess?
Could be
Colton
Bess. Yes. Out on top. Ferguson's playing the top now. Ball's into Robinson. Out to Churchill and the shooter. Shooter out to Ferguson. Ferguson on top. Sloppy pass. Robinson corrals it in the corner. Back out to Ferguson. Back out to Robinson. A pick there. He scores! Robinson! What a blast! Well, that could have been there too. Old school is definitely moving. The way they call the game today, anything goes.
At this point, though, Coach Windle for Wilmot really needs to relax. He doesn't want his players to get revved up.
That's true. .6:24 remaining. Peterborough's first lead of the of Game 5 tonight. Play goes in behind the net. Caldwell has it behind. He's looking back out to Carter Page. Next goal by Peterborough. That could be costly for Wilmot. That becomes a pretty tough deficit with 6 minutes remaining. Still 6 minutes remaining. Looks like a possession call going to Wilmot.
Crease ball looks like.
Here they go. Straight up the middle of the floor. That's Radbourne with it on the left-hand side. Again, left-hand side is your right-hand side of your TV screen. That's your left-hand shooter. Buller's taking it over to the right-hand side. He's in the right-hand shooter right there. Looking for a pick from Barudas. Radbourne. Oh, Lagana's starting to see the ball now. And maybe Peterborough's picked up their defense a bit. Wilmot shooting from long range. Lagana's making the saves.
That'd be Peterborough ball back in the crease. I'm not sure the whistle went to start the play, Jimmy. They just jumped the gun there.
Yeah, they want to reset, but it's going to have to start for the Peterborough crease, as you say, Robbie. I don't think they mind as long as they have possession.
No.
And here they go right here. Peterborough on the power play. It's over to the left-hand shooter, Churchill. Churchill over to Carter Page. He's looking for a pick from Cole. Oh, there's a high, wide drive. Robinson, oh, look at him fire. Oh, looked like a stick hooked on that one. He bounced it from about 15 feet out in front of the goal. The one high over the cage.
Skipped her a little early there, Wash.
Skipped her a little early is right, Robbie.
Back to 5-on-5 after
Yes.
Robinson's power play goal.
All even, as you would say. 5-on-5. There's Nagy. He's looking for some room. Looking for the right-hand side to become free. He does. He gets it over to, I'm not sure. That's, oh, Fenoro on a long blast, ties it all up with 4:54. Good for him. A nice bounce shot. Wilmot can force a game 6. Peterborough's looking to close it out with the championship. Loose ball, 23. Wyman. Battling up. Davis putting a little pressure on. Both teams are fighting tooth and nail right now, Robbie.
8-8, this is how the third period ended on Sunday.
Oh, there's a hard drive by Buller. So whoever's going to create the chances and get the best scoring opportunities is going to win this. Somebody's going to be a hero. Not going to predict who it is, other than somebody can rise to the occasion and do it. This is number 12, Caldwell. Oh, what a drive by him. A sidearm blast, high and wide. Ball's loose. Shenley pulls it into his crease, flips it over to the defender behind the net. Here they come up the floor, up the left-hand side. Bulmer's going to take it to the middle of the floor, right at center. Buller, I should say. I keep saying Bulmer. I mean Buller.
That's the guy you want to have the ball right there.
That's
4
for
goals
sure.
tonight.
Yeah, Nagy's got it. Over to Buller. There's a sidearm blast. High and wide, 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. It bounces into the Wilmot bench. It looks like Peterborough's possession, but they're not going to give it to him in too much of a hurry here. He's not going to get the ball out of that bench. Oh, that looks like Nelson. Nelson's going to feed it off, and that looks Carter Page is going to start it. That's into Adam Churchill. Churchill on the left-hand shooter. Looking for a pick, feeds it over to the right-hand side. Caldwell. Whoa, there's a shot. Robinson. Oh, nice pickup by Caldwell for keeping that from not going. Oh, but a little high-risk pass there. Oh, they're starting to feed it in tight. Robbie doesn't look like the right play, but
Nice to see them moving that ball side to side, though, again, Jim.
Yeah. Just a matter of whether they're pressing too much.
Yeah.
Tight giveaway. Not actually there when they try to feed it. Here it is. We got Dramitsky. He's looking for a pick on the left-hand shooter. Bit of a swim move. He's trying to work deep down on the left-hand side. Looking for room. Spins around. Oh, there's a spin move by Bulmer. Oh, he's trying to free up his hands. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, an underhand. Oh, Dramitsky. He had a chance right at the corner of the left-hand crease, and he almost batted it into the open cage. And what do we got? Oh, Cal Davis. Oh, and he tried to go. Another nice stick save by Chenier, halfway up on the right-hand side, stick side.
Here we go, end-to-end, Jim. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left.
We're basically got overtime here, Robbie. If it is, well, it's not overtime, but they're playing like it is. Lots of time for either side to score, though. And they're giving, oh, there's an inside roll.
Oh.
High shot, high and wide. Oh, Grando's picked it up. Could be, working one-on-one on Buller. Pulls it out wisely, I would think. Gets it off to Adam Churchill to Caldwell. He scores! Down the middle. 2:05 remaining. And the crowd is in a frenzy here, Robbie. To the stick-hand side.
That's Caldwell's second of the night.
Yes.
Probably
Brando
the
with the
most
draw
important.
again. A lot of adrenaline flowing in this one now, Robbie. As you can hear the crowd noise. We're having to yell over top of it. Holy good Lord. You can barely hear ourselves singing here right now, Robbie. There may be 1,000 people here, but it seems like 3. That's Churchill over to Robinson. Oh, his shot was blocked. Robinson again. Picks it up off the left-hand boards. Oh, and he's going to fire that deep with no time left on the shot clock. Becomes Wilmot possession.
Peterborough's got to be smart with the ball here, Jim.
They are, and we're going to have to see if Wilmot wants to pull their goaltender with 1:25 remaining. What a ball game this has been. And your hat's off to Wilmot, and they've battled every inch of the way. Oh, got a penalty. Bit of a high stick. Radbourne sold it. I'm sure it was a high stick anyway, but he sold it well. There it is out to Nagy. Nagy. Oh, Buller. He loves to crank him. He shoots like Robinson does for Peterborough, and that maybe got deflected high and wide.
Jim, I'm not sure, you hate to talk bad about the referees, but at this time of game, with a minute left, they've been letting the players play for 3 periods, and now they're going to call it a slash that I'm not sure was all that hard.
The fans are trying to get on the referee, and I don't like to see that. I guess they paid the price to come in for admission, and it was a tough call, but if it was high, it was high, and that's the way it works, and Wilmot has the power play. Let's see what happens. Allows them to not have to pull their goaltender, that's for sure. Here's Derminski at the top. He's looking for room. Doesn't have it. Over to Buller. To Derminski. Skip pass into the crease to Marudas. 44 seconds, Robbie. Into tight to the crease. Nagy, or Derminski, with an underhand blast that missed by about a foot. And they've run out of shot clock time. That's going to go to Peterborough.
32
seconds. They can basically run this out without having to take a shot, Robbie.
They do have to get it over the second restraining line, though. They are short-handed.
Oh, is that right? 10 seconds to get over. Oh, there. Smith bulldozes his way up over the center line. He's being boxed in by 2 defenders. He breaks loose.
It looks like Peterborough called the timeout, Jim.
Oh, they called the timeout. Yeah, they've got to keep it in there. They've got to keep it in the offensive end. That's right. There's going to be a double team on them. There's 70 seconds left of the shot clock, so if they give up the ball with possession, there'll be 4 seconds for Wilmot to come back and try and score. They've got their runners out. Oh, there's a bit of a hole. Davis Daglin. Oh, beautiful swim move. He did draw the call, Robbie. And anything can have. Oh, a bit of a whack there.
Here we are, 7.
He's running well. Oh, there's the right play by Davis. There's the right play by Davis. 1.1 remaining. It's not over yet. Oh, maybe it is now. He's telling him to get to the bench. 1.1 remaining.
It should be Peterborough ball because Wilmot took
off the delayed penalty. What would you do with this play? Would you go forward or go backwards?
He's just got to go back.
Yeah, right. Run to your own. Oh, there he goes. Right play. Tossed it deep in the corner. And Peterborough celebrating.
2018 Meredith Cup champions.
They are. That's quite a win for the Peterborough squad when you think that everything's homegrown, not like a lot of other championship teams up when you get to Junior A Major Series where you can try to bring in a lot of recruits. Wilmot has nothing to be ashamed about. Fought hard, battled hard. It's tough on the final year players when you don't come out with the victory that you want and richly deserve. But Peterborough, again, hats off to the coaching staff. Not familiar with them all, but David Baker and Kelly Roberts, I know, and I think it's your son, Riley.
Yeah, Riley was played on his final team in 2015,
Excellent.
won the Meredith Cup, and this year as an assistant coach, he gets to win again alongside Dave Baker, who was the head coach GM.
Berger was injured or had work commitments. They missed him probably a little bit tonight as well. But really class organization with Wilmot, shaking hands. And hopefully they can be back next year. Peterborough, who knows if they're rebuilding or get to retool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
reload.
It's tough when you lose. You take a look at Peterborough's graduating guys. You're talking about pretty much their top 3 offense. So.
Yeah, they lose some big production players. I mean, when you're losing, as you say, Churchill, Robinson, or did they get Robinson back?
No, Robinson would still be here. You're going to lose Caldwell, Ferguson, Churchill, Brody McBain, Justin Thane, and Matt O'Damo are the 6, I believe, graduating players.
There's enough holes there that they're going to have to try to fill them up from the midget ranks or whatever. And you never know what you lose to the Junior A club as well. Robinson definitely could move up to Junior A if he were like. He's going to be a freshman at Delaware. That's the school that John Grant Jr. went to, and Curtis Dixon, believe it or not.
Yeah,
So he was down at Culver.
Here they give Peterborough their gold medals. Number 1, Andrew Lugana.
Oh.
He had an outstanding series.
Real good.
As a second-year
I don't know how big he is, but he sure looks big in the goal equipment. That comes Bradshaw looking for his medal. Carter Page. He was injured earlier, but he had some jump tonight. Boy, you can see how he's a real leader for this team.
Yeah, on and off the floor. When you talk to Coach Baker, he's really the glue that holds these guys together.
Yes. Churchill, again, real big series. Him and Robinson go together like peanut butter and jam or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, it's
fit real well. There's Fergie.
Travis Ferguson.
Does real well. I think he's probably back out to Trent for another year as well.
Yeah.
Does a real good job for the Trent University field team.
Nice to see Kyle Nelson. He had a heck of a good game, too. He was out the last couple games injured, I believe.
Right.
Drew back in today and had a great game defensively.
Yes, he did. Oh, here comes Riley Herbert. He's one of the Lakefield District High School grads. Good to see Riley. Pretty happy with that championship, I'm sure. Boy, there's a player, I'll tell you. If anybody's seen Zach Courier play for the Peterborough Lakers, you're looking at a clone of him at the junior C level.
Well, you think if they had a transition player of the year, that would be my vote right there.
Without question. If he's not up in junior A next year, I tell you, he could. If he keeps it going, he's got a future. He could even get himself to the NLL. I tell you, I've been watching him throughout the years. That's for sure.
Well, I did see GM Lee Vettorelli sitting up there in the corner watching this series. So of the junior A Lakers. So he's probably got his eye on some guys for next year.
Without question. Robinson just got him. What a series he had. How you could score that many points, averaging almost 6.5 points a game, 3 goals, almost 4 assists. Who's this coming out here now?
This will be Charlie Kang. He's been hurt on and off. He's taken some warm-ups.
He did the warm-up, but then concussion, I think, kept him out of this. He's back in, too, Justin Thane. He missed a game. I don't think it was through injury, but might have been work commitments.
Yeah, I believe he was working the other day.
Yep. Nick Webb up from Coburg. So
young kid, first-year junior player. I thought he had a great series defensively.
Be interested to see how Coburg starts to develop their minor lacrosse system, which certainly helped the senior team and everything else going and growing it at the grassroots, without question. Who's this guy, the civvies right here, Robbie?
Adam Thistlewaite.
Oh, Thistlewaite, up from the midgets. Yep.
Nice to see they gave him a medal, helped him get here.
Yes,
Wasn't
sir.
in the lineup tonight, but this is a young Caleb Connell, midget player. He's played a couple good games for them.
They all participated.
Here comes Nate Allen. He's got his cast on.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wishes he was out there.
What did he do? Did you bend that back, cross-check it, or off a slash?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure. I think he took a slash coming up the far side of the floor there in game 2, Jim.
There you go.
Curtis Martin.
Yeah. Oh, backup goalie, Hoagie. He's probably out of midget too. He
is a rookie.
Yeah.
He started the first few games until Lagana took over.
Yeah.
There he is, Coach GM
David Baker. He's been doing it for a while now. Well deserved. Does a real good job with them. A lot of dedication to the sport. Kelly Roberts over at Thomas A. Stewart. And Riley Martinell. Good coaching staff.
Coney Dirks. Corny Dirks.
Yep. Oh, that's Dirksy.
Yeah.
Oshawa guy come down to Peterborough.
Yeah, I believe him and Dave Baker are pretty good friends. So.
Who is it?
Him and Dave Baker are pretty good friends, Was.
Yeah, Dirk. Yep.
I got trainer Lynn Todd. She's been here for a few years.
Okay.
Trainers never get the accolades they need, you know?
No, they don't. All the behind-the-scenes stuff you never see. Probably have to do the laundry, too. Your father, Al, was with our clubs for so many years. I think that's how you get your nickname, Wormy, but none better in the business. Doing the laundry and hanging up the equipment.
Here comes the presentation.
Okay.
You got the Meredith Cup trophy and the banner.
On behalf of the Ontario Junior C League, we would like to congratulate you first.
All the mums and dads, relatives, aunts and uncles are out on the floor.
You might want to hang up your
getting their photo ops. Oh, there's the trophy.
Congratulations to Peterborough.
Actually, that trophy's named after Jim Meredith from Huntsville. I played many years of lacrosse. Jimmy won quite a few Man Cups with Victoria and Brooklyn back in the mid-'80s.
So now I think Peterborough is going to just take some opportunity to relish in this, and congratulations.
Yeah, they'll probably do that victory sprawl with the trophy at mid-floor or wherever they're going to do it. Maybe down by the goal crease.
Jimmy, I just want to take an opportunity to thanks JVI for broadcasting these games in the Meredith Cup. We know that they're also broadcasting games away at the Founders Cup in Akwesasne this week. So if you get the chance to tune into them, great organization.
Yes, absolutely, Robbie. Hopefully everybody that followed the series enjoyed the games. I know we had a wonderful time trying to broadcast them. And yes, JVI does a heck of a job. I know they cover most of the Ontario Championship Series from Junior C right up through to the Founders and probably the Senior B as well. So, yes, all you do is subscribe off of YouTube and join in, and you get to see. This game will be with the Founders being shown. This game is on tape delay and will be shown sometime tomorrow. Don't have the exact time, but if you check your YouTube, it'll probably give you the game time that they'll put this on.
So this time, Jimmy, I want to thank you. It's been a privilege working with an all-time Hall of Famer.
I'll tell you, Rob, it's been a lot of fun,
and
without question. Like I said, amazing with the skill and all the stats you provided me, helped me with the pronunciations, which we tried hard to get correct most of the time, and it's been a pleasure. So we're signing off now, and good night from everybody from the Peterborough Memorial Centre. Thank you very much.
Thank you.